Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Should Have Gone to Therapy. I'm Cookie.
And I'm Nana.
And today we've got a special guest with us. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Nige. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're interviewing Nige as a
potential
co-host. Now it is.
Job interview.
Now it is.
Listen, I've already got the job, so I'll just do this as a formality. But what'd you say? 2 truths and a lie?
Yeah.
2 truths and a lie. I am a big, avid fan of just the environment. And
No one
just
cares.
green.
Anyway, so...
No, I want to hear this. I want to hear this. Shorten it if you can.
I absolutely detest in recreational drug use. I think it's absolutely appalling.
Wait, what was the first thing?
The first
That you're a
one
big-
is
you're a
I'm
big advocate.
avid advocate of the environment and green energy.
Okay.
I love everything green. Hate recreational drug use, and I support the best team in the world. So
Well, there's 2 lies. In fact, they're all lies. I had to think. I've seen this motherfucker litter so much. Yeah. We don't need to talk about the second one.
the first one is that.
You're-
So you think I'm not
Environmentalist?
Yeah.
No.
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 Why not?
How much do you litter, bro?
I don't litter.
All right, cool. Second question. Second interview question. Why do you think you would be a good addition as a host to Should Have Gone to Therapy?
Fuck me, that's a good question.
It's a proper interview now. You know?
Why do you
We've done an
think-
icebreaker now. Let's get to the real
I've
questions.
got a lot of issues I need to unravel, so I could do with a therapist, and I don't really want to pay for one. So I guess going on a YouTube show called Should Have Gone to Therapy, you know, works quite well with what I'm looking for.
Okay.
That's how we got the job. That's how we got hired. Hot in here again, bro. I did put the aircon on 19. I got a story for you, actually. It's about being hot. When I left your house last week, do you remember when I left from recording last week and then I came to yours? Yeah?
Yeah.
So I left yours and it was 27 degrees outside. Let me paint you a picture in it. 27 degrees outside. I had that suitcase, which was 25 kilos at the time. Had my backpack, which was probably about 10, 12 kilos at the time. It was a lot. Nigel went, fucking hell, mate, good luck. Had my jeans on, 'cause I had no other clothes. I had to walk from his house to Highbury and Islington. I was sweating. When I got to Highbury and Islington station, I was sweating. And I sweat anywhere, like I'm a sweaty guy, innit? But I was dripping with sweat. I had to get on the underground because I thought, let me just wait 5 minutes. And then I thought, fuck, if I don't get on it now, I'm going to miss my tube. My train, my coach, fucking bus, whatever you want to call it. So I got on, but my face was drenched. Like a bucket of water thrown over my head. And I'm standing on the tube, holding on to the railings. And I'm thinking, I can't even wipe my hands because I don't want to be the guy that wipes his head and then holds on to a railing because I judge that person on the train. I look at people picking their nose and shit and I'm thinking, you fucking tramp, bro. You're on the tube. Like, but I had to fucking, I was like this. And then I catch 2 gay guys out the corner of my eye looking at me like this. I wanted to kill myself there and then, but I'll be honest. Because the way they were looking at me, judging hard, and I had my headphones in, but I had one not working, and I had him go, this is why I carry hand sanitizer everywhere. And I was like, yeah, I wanted to cry, bro.
Well, that's what they said.
That's what I heard him say, yeah. And I was like, I say that normally, but you've got me on a really bad day. I was thinking, I need a car.
I'm normally the gay guy talking about it.
I'm normally the judgmental camp one. Why are you doing it, bro? I was in a pickle, and I could hear it. And I was trying to wipe with the back of my arm like this. I've got the suitcase. I've got to try hold it. I'm falling. Then I just had to fucking hold on to this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. There's a woman staring at me here. But I've not been close to tears in about 10 years, innit? But that was, I thought if I just cry, maybe they'll feel sorry for me. If I just faint or cry.
Should have just gone down the aisle with a plastic cup asking for money.
But all I needed was a towel. And it was the jeans as well. I was so fucking hot. And you know when you're in that position, you just can't stop. You can't stop sweating. Bro,
Honestly.
I need a car. Hey, that's all I could think. I need a car. I would think right now, I would be windows down, sun's out, music blaring, chilling on the motorway. But no, I'm on the underground. Packed underground. Saturday afternoon, Victoria line.
It's not that one, man.
Yeah, those are the times where
Sweating.
it makes you realise, like, shit, yeah, you
I
got
got home, I booked my
know.
theory, I booked my first driving lesson for next week. I thought, fuck this. I can't do it. And the way they looked at me, if I ever see you two again, what should I do? If I ever see you again. Had my pimple patch on, which was peeling off because it was sweating so much. I was a mess, bro. I was a mess.
Yeah, the struggles of the London Underground will make you realise quick.
It's disgusting.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like, you need another form of transport if you're trying to get from one place to another.
Yeah.
Like the rush hour struggle in the mornings, like when you're trying to get on the train, and you know you see certain men just trying to like push you out the way onto the train. I'm thinking like, brother, you are a, you know, male, like probably in mid-20s, 30s, like you look fit, and you're out here trying to push grannies out the way to get onto the train first.
That's how it gets as well.
The other day, I remember I was getting on the Jubilee line, yeah. And like I was standing in front of this guy, but I can feel this guy's energy trying to like, you know what I'm saying, get in front of me. Bro, the way this guy quickly got in front of me to try and get a seat, right? But there was only like one seat available. This guy, like I could see in his like his body posture, his whole energy, he wanted to get that seat. But then this lady comes, like, and she's like trying to rush to get the seat as well. And obviously the lady got the seat, and I could just see this guy was like, fuck this bitch. You know what I mean? I could just see it.
In that seat though, you not ever been in the seat and you see someone get on and you think, not me, bro. I'm not getting up. So you just close your eyes for a minute and just do this, and then you like hoping someone else was off them a seat. Sorry, grandma, not today, boy.
She could be a 10 out of 10. Wig done, makeup done. I don't give a monkeys, mate. If I need to sit down, I'm sitting down. Unless she's like really an elderly person.
I was going to say I'm more likely to let the 10 out of 10 stay standing than an old granny. I'll let an old granny sit down. 10 out of 10s, they get enough pretty privilege.
Yeah.
They don't need my seat, bro.
Exactly.
You don't need my seat.
Yeah.
Stand up!
Most of the times if I sit down, right, if it's the morning commute, and even after work, I'm like head down.
Yeah,
Eyes shut. So I'm sorry, I didn't see you. You know what I mean? I didn't see you. I didn't see you.
It's a POP. Hold it down.
But I like that you understand that you need to get a license. But I've tried to have this conversation with Big Sam, my dad.
You don't drive?
Nah, you don't drive.
Slow down.
You don't drive, but the clapback that I got from him, I was like, I'm never gonna, you know what I'm saying, try to call you out ever again. So he was in my car and I was driving him to Costco, right? And basically I just thought, let me just ask this guy, why has he never learned how to drive?
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, Dad, like you need to, like, you're a man, like as a big man like you know, how have you not been able to get your license yet, right? So he just stayed quiet and just listened to what I had to say.
Yeah.
You know, for about 5 minutes. And then the clapback, I got back. He's like, do you know what I've been through? in Ghana, in the villages, like the amount of treks I've had to take, all these things. And then you want to try to get onto me about getting He's like, if you don't shut your mouth right now, I will slap you out this car that you're driving. You know what I'm saying?
You know, if you ever need a lift, just let me know.
I think that's still a bad answer for him. You know, what's that got to do with him not having
brother? You gonna tell him that, yeah?
Yeah. That's just
yeah.
That's just parents escape.
Yeah.
Do you know who you're talking to? Yeah, of course. Shut your mouth. That's because really he knows. I know, man. I know.
Yeah,
I should have got
it.
It's too late now.
I don't think so. I think he truly felt like
through the mountains.
He truly felt. But it's like, I think it's like, he took it as a bit of an insult. You get me?
Yeah,
And then low key was it like low key was.
It was a little dig.
It was a little dig.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like tease him a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It was like you were sick of driving. Like, why aren't you driving that shit? Hey, little man, where's your car? Yeah, what? Lucky you don't get ID'd around here.
That's why, to be fair, you can never try and sound like your parents, innit? Like, because it's just not worth it, bro. It's not worth it.
Pointless.
It's not worth it, man.
Start bringing up their shit they did for you in 1995.
Yeah.
How did you get around then? Just tube? And you?
How do I get
How
around?
does he get around?
Bus. He's a bus guy, man.
Swear, not even tube.
If he has to.
He'd rather the bus.
If he has to, yeah. But he's old school, man. He's
Yeah, papa.
like, he's just
He's get him a fucking
he doesn't trust the tubes. He doesn't trust planes. He doesn't like. He's just a bus guy. To be fair,
What do you get here? You fucking walk here.
if he could walk any, bro.
Yeah.
If he could walk,
Dad, you need a driver's license. I got from Ghana to London without a vehicle. Don't chat to me.
I. That's enough. I'm not taking any more of my dad like that. That's you lot better chill. Yeah, no more shade. That's enough. That's enough.
Nonsense.
That's enough. My dad's spirit is chanting me right now, telling me to tell you lot to shut the fuck up, bro. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Yeah.
Imagine he gets onto you. You want to tell people I don't have a car.
Yeah.
Now you put it all on YouTube. Put it on YouTube, bro.
Brother.
Cut it out. Don't do that. Don't pull that thread. I'll have a text tomorrow, bro. Cut that bit out.
Yeah, I'm definitely not sending him this episode.
This is no motivate him.
No, what to do? What? Slap him harder.
Oh, I said enough.
Have you seen that video of the Americans trying to go the wrong way up the escalator?
Nah.
So there's a video go viral of I think there was a American football game, whatever, man. They're trying to get out the traffic in it. They're trying to go up the down escalator. Yo, they were falling. I looked up. I've never seen a video before. So American before in my whole life.
Oh, you getting up that escalator?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Now, right now, if we went to escalator, I could sprint up a whole escalator. I could sprint the wrong way up an escalator right now. 100%. No falling, yeah. No falling over, no tripping, no nothing. I could do it. Easy. The way these up was falling over, I thought if that's ever me, just let the fucking escalator eat me, bro. I swear. Let me go underneath. I feel like that's it. You've just not got the purpose of what you're training for and like no routine in it. So you just gone once in a year?
No, I've joined that what's it called? Is it called Hustle? I joined that 6 weeks ago. And I've gone once a week.
Fair. Alright, before you joined Hustle?
Oh, mate, I don't know. Maybe when one of the times you gave me a guest pass.
Yeah,
I don't know when that was.
But once a week's a good start. But I think now just do some
Yeah, I need a trainer.
Structure, like a program.
Yeah.
Well, funny you should say that.
A trainer, mate.
I
need a trainer. I need someone to motivate me. Whatever that could be.
Bro, I can't carry you to the gym, bro. You gotta do that yourself.
Listen, I need to
but yeah, a program is
it's
a good start. You get me?
We need to do like a fitness event or something. Like, let's all decide to go on do a 10K run or something. Or I don't know. I need something to work towards, mate.
Yeah, before that. Yeah, before.
Let's a 10K run.
Yeah, before we get there, let's try and stick to a program first.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because then you can do it on your own time.
Let's try and stick to a
by
program
yourself,
first.
Do what it says on the thing. You don't even have to think about it. Just do it. If you need a video, he's got demonstrations. Tell us now about
Yeah.
it.
No, so I've started this program called the Body Revitalisation Program. It's part of a wider program, right, called MBSR, which stands for Mind, Body, Soul Revitalisation.
That's so rude. Why are you laughing? Why do you laugh?
Why you laughing?
It's a bit much, man, isn't it?
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what?
There's already Mind, Body, Soul.
I said-
People do MBS already.
Oh, is it a
It's
thing?
just adding an R, yeah.
Oh.
So Mind, Body, Soul is already. I've seen someone else have MBS.
How you gonna revitalize
MBSR.
That sounds mad.
It's funny. Now, do you know what? It's funny, yeah. Because how am I going to revitalise what?
The man them.
The man.
Sorry.
So I said, so basically a couple of weeks ago, right, I was just saying, I want to just start, I want to do some form of a shred, right? Because I felt like I've just...
Shred.
Yeah, shred, yeah. I feel like I've just not let myself go per se, because I've still been active in the gym. I'm still like staying active at least 3 times a week. But I wanted to have like that physique like at my optimal that I've had in the past. And I was like, I just feel like I need to go in some sort of a shred to reattain that physique. So then I told the missus about it, and then she was making fun of me a little bit, and then she was like, "Oh, what are you gonna call the program then?" And I just said, "Mind, Body, Soul Revitalisation." You know what I'm saying, that's just how it just came up.
Yeah.
It's the first thing that came to my head, innit? And I'm just stuck. I've stuck with it. So breaking it up into different parts, right? So starting with the body side first, because that's what I know the most about in it, in terms of like the fitness side of things, right? And the idea really is to create this program over 6 weeks that blends in like hybrid training, basically, right? So strength and conditioning, mobility, cardio, and calisthenics as well. I'm splitting across, let's say, 4 gym sessions a week and 3 non-gym sessions a week. So those 3 non-gym sessions a week can be done in the gym if you want, but they're like HIIT workouts.
So it's still 7 days of exercise?
It depends how you split them, right? So you can do...
Sometimes
you can do a double session.
Then you work.
Yeah, so you can do a double session, right? But it could be over 7 days, could be over 6 days. You just have to try and get it in as much as possible. So yeah, the idea is obviously over 6 weeks, just track the progress. Obviously, the workouts I've compiled together for all those sessions, it's just based on my experience and my research on what works, like what works to get you attain the muscle mass that you need, and also shred and lean out as well. Initially, I thought like I'm not trying to focus on too much of the diet, but I've realized though, like if you are trying to actually make significant improvements as well and progress faster, then the diet also plays an important part as well to it. And I guess that diet aspect as well links to the other aspects of the wider program, the MBSR wider program, in terms of mind and soul as well, because obviously what you eat.
And rejuvenation then in that case, because revitalization.
Yeah. Revitalization. Because obviously what you eat is your energy source, is your fuel. So it's what gives you the energy to train, what gives you the energy to focus at work, what gives you the energy to like have peace of mind and, you know, have a sense of like understanding of what you're trying to do in life and your purpose, etc. So as for the mind and soul part,
yeah, they're the two I'm interested in, because even revitalization is like not self-explanatory. I'm sure there's a lot of different things you can do, but you know, it's just in a way that's what makes you feel good and makes you recover. So there's your diet and your sleep, but there's other stuff as well. But I'm intrigued to the mind and soul, not because of what there is to do for them, but what you're going to do. Because what do you do now for your mind and soul that you can think, oh, I'm going to put that in the program?
Yeah. So at the moment...
Or are you exploring that as your...
Yeah, I'm exploring that. So at the moment, I've not initiated any sort of program for mind and soul. At the moment, what I'm doing around it to try to construct some sort of a program is like tracking what I'm doing in regards to that as well. So
you just love tracking, bro.
So
I just love numbers. Write it down. Spreadsheet it. He loves it, bro.
There's a reason why I work in data. You know what I mean? But the tracking bit on the mind and soul aspects, right? So I think more specific, like more for the mind aspects at the moment, because I think a lot, like some of the challenges I've had is around focus, around prioritization, around, you know, productivity. So what I've started doing is I've started using Notion more frequently, and I've started creating a task list in Notion, and using that task list to create a database of how long I'm spending on certain tasks for work, how long I'm spending on certain tasks outside of work, and I'm trying to like get a sample of at least 4 weeks of my task lists like database.
Yeah.
And then the idea is to use AI, ChatGPT, and basically write a prompt to say, look, this is like my schedule. This has been like my calendar for the past 4 weeks. And obviously include a database of what tasks I've been doing, what those tasks are associated to, how long I've spent on those tasks across my day to day. Based on this information that I've provided, like, can you create some sort of a plan for me that I can follow to help improve my productivity in some way, shape, or form? So I'm not exactly sure how that prompt is gonna.
But how does that? No, finish first. Go on. How it's gonna work?
I'm not exactly sure like the specifics of what I'm gonna include in that prompt, but that's the idea that I'm trying to get AI to generate for me.
Yeah. How does that though feed your mind and soul? Because that might help you be more productive.
Yeah.
Working hours, but maybe it's my perspective of it. But when you say mind and soul, I feel like more of the, I don't know, the things that feed your passion, or that, like, soul could be going for a walk with your missus, or just watching a sunset, good food. I don't know what it could be, but that feeding the soul for me. And mind, maybe reading more.
Yeah.
I don't know, learning more. That's like your mind, isn't it? I don't know, being more creative. I don't know, but yeah, that's why I had them questions, because that's how I see soul, especially maybe soul. Like, I don't know how the Notion stuff is good for the program, but how does, maybe it does for you. Maybe that does feed your soul. Data.
Yeah.
Maybe it does, but I don't know. So is that what you're thinking of for that part of your program, or you've not got to that part yet?
I think from the mind aspects of it, I think it will feed like clarity of mind, because it can help me have an understanding of, what routines I can follow to get the best out of myself.
Give you some structure.
Give me some structure. Because what I'm currently doing in the Notion app is, like, if I'm like fucking around, I'm also including that in the Notion as well. Like, I'm noting, okay, these are the the hours in a day.
30 minutes of YouTube scrolling.
Yeah. These are the hours a day that I've
fucking loves data.
These are the hours a day that I've fucked around as well.
Yeah.
So perhaps the prompt that I actually used to generate this sort of plan, it will also include maybe advice on what I can implement as well to help with the soul aspects of it. Yeah. Like, the soul aspects of it, to be honest, because I think soul could be spiritual, it could be religious, you know what I mean, and it could be, and it's one of those things where it's like, it's a bit abstract in terms of how you perceive it. So it's something that needs to be you need to try to understand within yourself. But the idea is to use AI to help me understand that by giving the data, or giving the overview of, this is the current structure that or these are the current habits I'm currently doing or showing over the span of 4 weeks. Because it just gives like a evidence of, this is currently where I'm at in life, from a productivity perspective, from a mind perspective, or whatever. Like, these are how I spend the hours of my day. Like, can you try to help me or support me to, give me some sort of a plan or idea, or how I can, further develop that in a way.
So that's going to help you with your like plan. But if you're doing that program for other people, so for example, me, Ace, and whoever else is on your body part of the program, are them other parts going to be available for rollout to other people as well? Like, how would you do a soul program or a mind program for me?
I mean, I would probably say that you'd have to go through the same process.
So would you give me your client homework to do? So
yeah.
Go find out what is in your head, or
yeah. I mean, I think what I'll do is, like, I would give you the template of the task database that I've created in Notion. Yeah. And I'll just be like, this is the template. These are how you need to note down how you're spending the hours of your day. Mm-hmm. And then obviously I'll, probably give you the prompt that I ultimately end up using. So you have to follow the same process really, and it obviously contextually it has to relate to you personally.
Yeah.
So like even from the body part, like the body program, like I'm not just giving my program to everyone to follow. Like obviously you started the program this week, but you're not doing exactly the same exercise that I'm doing. So it's like, because you're not on my levels, bro.
Bro, don't laugh like that. Where's your level? Just because you're wham, don't think it's wrong. You ain't been to me a year and a half.
This guy,
he's eaten a packet of crisps a day for the last 5 years and nothing else, and he stayed with a 6-pack. I don't get it.
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Your genetics are
I
mad.
said to him today.
For real.
I said to him today, you are an argument against science. They're my words to him today. Said, you've not
For
been
real.
gym in years. You've eaten
For real.
like shit. How you're not diabetic,
Bro.
Bro, I don't know how you've not had a foot amputated from diabetes. Fucking.
Bro, I thought it would have came freaking years ago, bro. You're still
You
going.
used to get a 9-pack
You're
of
still
McCoys
going.
and just box them off. When he's eating the salt and vinegar ready salted, you know he's eating. Oh, the last 2, yeah. 6 jam donuts. He gets a pack of jam donuts and cleans them off, but he will not put weight on, bro.
Yeah, bro, your genetics are crazy, bro.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
There's a year that said that. Oh, if I don't work out, I get skinnier.
Yeah, no, I said you've not been gym for a year and a half, but all anyone has said to you recently when they've seen you is, bro, you look slim, bro. That's all anyone's been saying, but I don't know the last time you were gym.
Honestly, it's weird.
Except the last 6 weeks.
But I think maybe because I used to go for so many years, my body is like, you
just got that metabolism, innit?
No, it's not that,
But
bro.
even then, bro, it can't be.
It's
You're
not that, bro.
now, your body would have said.
It's not like.
I can feel it, it's definitely a lot harder.
To do what? You don't do anything! To do what, bro?
Yeah, it's harder to not do anything.
Why don't you jump on this program?
How long is it again?
It's 6 weeks of going gym.
Every day.
Do you know what? Can't like right now.
I just need to go once a week.
No, you don't, bro. You don't.
I ain't got any open spots on the app. Or otherwise, I gotta start paying. Paying more. So
Busy like that, yeah.
Unless
Booked up.
unless you wanna drop the P's, and we can start talking.
Well, if anyone else has found Nana's Mind Body Soul Revitalisation program interesting, let us know in the comments, newsletter, DMs, message him, call him. I'll put his number in the description. He'll add you on the program.
I need discipline. That's what I need. I need discipline to follow a program. You can give me all the programs you want. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just going to come from within you. And the problem is it won't come from within you because, as we've just said, you've eaten like a fucking pig for the last 10 years. You haven't got fat. You smoke. You vape like a fucking...
Hey, Adam.
You vape. You got vape in your hand.
Oh, yeah, I vape.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
you're
meant.
saying
You just ruined that. You vape a lot. Like you don't have the healthiest lifestyle, but you have zero consequences. So the discipline...
catch up to me.
Yeah, but until it does, you're not going to have that inner drive to go,
So
I need to go gym.
You're saying something bad needs to happen to
Until
me
you
for me
wait,
to
have the...
vape.
Yeah.
So you don't need to pretend that something bad happened to me. Maybe you need to send a fake letter to my house. Just say like, I need a kidney transplant or something. That would probably push me to go to the gym. Just say it, because nothing else will.
But we don't care. It's only you.
It's on you, for real, bro.
I would actually prefer it if you got fat.
You know what?
That would be better.
Tell a lie.
I'm sitting there going, eat more crisps. Nothing's happening, bro.
I need to pee though. I need to pee.
He doesn't do like silly, goofy stuff in front of us. Oh, you sit here. What were we saying?
What do men go for? What do men struggle with?
What have you been struggling with recently? Just the discipline.
My discipline has gone to shit. Honestly. I am not motivated to even clean my balls in the morning, honestly. I mean, obviously I am, but that's how bad my motivation is. To pick up a sponge to scrub my balls takes a lot of effort.
It's giving depression.
Do you think so?
Well, no, I don't think you're depressed. No. But I feel
You
like
must be depressed about something.
what you're describing, the lack of energy to even get out of bed
I haven't got
and
energy.
wash, is giving.
I just want to eat and sleep. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know the full, like, what does a depressed person look like, you
I
know?
don't know.
Because they can be happy-go-lucky.
African people don't believe in depression. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, Indians.
Do you know what I
are
mean?
the
Just
same.
being
Indians are
lazy.
the same, yeah, Indians are the same.
You want to stay in bed?
Yeah.
My friend, get up and go to school now. Nonsense.
I think it's just, it's fairly new, isn't it, in terms of
Yeah,
society?
it's just come out in like.
But that's why I feel like we don't know what a depressed person looks like. They can be happy. They can be the joker of the group.
Yeah.
Should we let him in?
Is that? Oh shit.
It's not
Oh yeah. Well, that was short lived. Yeah, guys. You know, if you feel how I'm feeling, let me know. What does it mean if you can't be asked to scratch your balls, and just generally you just can't be asked to do anything? What does that mean? Tell me. Let me know in the comments. All right, I'm gonna go back in the background now.
Depression is a big topic, though, man. Big topic. But, you know.
Fuck it.
Virgin lungs.
Yeah, but it's always the first toke, because now watch.
Pretty pink lungs. You know what I mean?
It's always the first toke. Fucking shit anyway. They're really bad for you. Shouldn't smoke them.
Leave it there, man.
Leave it, it's gone. Sorry to interrupt the episode so abruptly. I just wanted to let you know that we were meant to do a new segment here. The universe has other plans. The camera battery died. There was no visual of me and Nigel. And then when we did play the videos for the new segment, the mics decided to stop working. So because of this, there's no new segment. We just thought we'll do it when we can do it properly. And probably best the episode ends here as well, because the technical issues really compromised the ending. So thanks for watching. Nigel, thanks for showing up. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, it's 1 a.m. The episode drops in 8 hours. I'm tired. I smell. I didn't want to think of anything witty to say here. So shout out ChatGPT again for the save. I'm going to finish editing and then I'm going to go to bed. To do it all again tomorrow. See you next week.